Thanks for tuning in to CBS Local Online. I'm Anna Megan Raley, and I write the Sex, Love, and Relationship blog here for CBS Houston. Here with me, I'm not the expert, she's the expert. This is Mary Jo Rapini, psychotherapist, and she handles clients with special needs related to sex and love, relationships, and intimacy. This month, our topic, how sex and relationships work together. Now, first of all, Mary Jo, you have sex, then you have the relationship. What do they have to do with each other? What's the impact on those two things?
Well, when you're first attracted to someone and you're interested in them, the first impulse usually is a sexual one. It's an attraction. Like, for women, we usually see a guy do something or we watch him for a while and we see how he treats other people and then we start feeling more sexual or attracted toward them. For men, it's just the opposite. Well, it's not the opposite, but it's along different lines. They're looking to see what that woman looks like. They're looking at proportions, and they're mostly kind of watching her mood, how she moves, and also to see how she feels about her body. That is the number one thing guys are looking at. A confident woman who likes her body. A guy usually feels like, this is good.
This is good.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah, I may like her because I like her body. I've heard that before. I've heard this situation before, and I'm sure you have. Can one be good and the other not? Can the sex part of the relationship be good, but the communication part of the relationship be bad? And can you have one good and one bad?
Well, and that's an interesting question because yes, you can when you're dating, because you want to remember men's main way of relating to a woman is physical. They're not so much into talking. Their verbal centers are not as well developed as women are. So they get that connection that women get, that security, that feeling good, that sexualness from being sexual, being physical. Women, we get it more from talking. So usually if the sex is good but the relationship is not, that's in a dating experience. Once you're married, because women rely so much on a guy's ability to be intimate and talk to us and be a good listener, then if we would marry someone who wasn't good at those, we would be settling. So you do see that in marriages sometimes. In fact, marriages that are divorcing will come in and tell me, I don't know what happened. The sex is still great, but we don't get along. And that's usually because both people were not transparent nor honest when they first decided to get married.
I think the most interesting thing you said is that men are not fully developed when it comes to their verbal skills.
Well, yes, they're
Shocking.
not as fully developed as women. Women's verbal centers are huge, and men's not so much. Just like women's olfactory centers, what we smell is much more developed in an advanced way than men. That's why a woman will walk in and go, "What's that smell?" And the guy will be like, "What? I don't smell anything." Or the woman in the middle of the night smells gas and gets the whole family out because the husband didn't.
And he's still snoozing.
Yeah, well, she gets him out too, hopefully.
Well, it looks like the men are losing to the women when it comes to this category, but it's working against us. Thank you so much for your time. Stay tuned for more right here, CBS Houston Local Online.